Hi guys, so today I will be doing my 700 subscribers Q&A for that giveaway, and I just wanted to thank you guys so much for subscribing and growing so fast. I can't even believe how fast you guys are growing, and thank you guys so much. I did choose the winner, but I will say that at the end of the video. Okay, so for the first question was by Melina XOX0411, and she asked, what do you want to improve with your riding? So currently I need to work on lengthening my legs for Western. I don't know, I just can't ever think long legs, but I need to work on it. Mackenzie Beckett asked, is Harley yours? Yes, he's mine. Will you ever get another horse? Not anytime soon. I would love to when I have like my own house and stuff later, but for now while I'm in college, one horse is enough. What do you consider Western or English? Not really sure what that means. Is that because I post in a Western saddle? I school English pleasure in a Western saddle because the saddle really doesn't make a difference. And then I'll school in the English saddle a little bit before the show just to get used to it, but that's what I do. Will you ever sell Harley? Not anytime soon, I don't have any plans for it. And what is you and Harley's color? So I like to buy him lime green, light blue, and navy. Barn Girl 347 asked, how long have you been riding? I've been riding since I was 5 or 6, so about 14 to 15 years. She also asked, what type of horse do you have, breed, and what do you discipline as? Harley is a paint, he's a quarter horse paint, and our discipline is English and Western pleasure. Horse Gal for Life asked, if you could do a different type of riding, what would it be? I would love to do cross country, but I just don't live in an area for that. And Brooke Kuhn asked, what is your favorite thing to do with your horse? Probably ride around the property bareback. And then Colorado Caribou asked, what is your favorite discipline? I don't know, that's hard. Maybe Western pleasure. And how would you recommend going about getting your parents to buy you a horse? So I got my first horse when I was 19, so that was last year, and I paid for everything. And I'm not the person to ask because I couldn't convince my parents to buy me a horse. Because my parents aren't really horse people, and I don't know, I couldn't do it. What is your favorite color of tack and polar wraps and stuff like that for your horse? So like I said, light blue, lime green, and navy are what I buy for Harley. Equestrian Dream asked, if you could design your perfect horse, what would it be? Color, breed, discipline, etc. So I can't just do one, so I think my first one would be a dapple gray Andalusian and dressage, and then my second one would be probably a paint, but with a solid body and stockings, and then just belly white and some roning on their belly would be exceptional. And then Western pleasure for that paint. Chloe Equestrian asked, what are some future riding goals with Harley? So our current next goal is to, my current next goal is to show at a local schooling show at the end of September. So my goal is just to get in the ring and not have a meltdown and to stay on. That's just my goal. But our future goal, maybe eventually I would like to take him to a Pinto show. And she asked, is Harley your first horse? No, he is not. Technically as a kid I had this horse named Bonnie, but we just said she was mine. My parents didn't pay for her, my cousin did. But of the horses that I've paid for, he's my second horse. And what is your favorite color on Harley? My favorite color on him would probably be light blue. And Colorado Caribou also asked, what state do you live in? I live in Nevada. Hey, it's Jess asked, How old is Harley? He's 2. What is your favorite discipline? Already answered that. What's your goals with any horse? I don't really have high goals. Riding to me is more of just something to do that I love. It's not something that I have the time to really invest myself into right now. And my babe said, or asked, have you ever had a confidence drop in your riding? By the way, I love your channel and you're absolutely stunning. Thank you so much. I don't really think I've ever had a serious confidence drop in my riding. Just probably right now because my past 2 horses have been untrained and very green, so I've done the training on both of them. And I'm not really focusing on myself as a rider, more of getting them to a certain place. So now I need to work on my ag. Ready to Ride asked, what is your favorite breed of horse? I don't really have a favorite breed, there's just too many I like all horses. And also love your channel, thank you. Fins and Paws asked, who is your favorite equestrian YouTuber? So I have a few. Let me go through them. Bridle Paths, Merino Tool, Two and Tailored's, Equi Sisters, Equestrian Bliss, Kia Nielsen, Laura McKinnon, and Hey It's Maya, Show Jumper TV, and that's just who I see right now. I really like a lot of people, but those are the people that I will for sure watch any video that they post. Chloe Young asked, have you ever done any sports other than horse riding? So I did ballet from when I was 4 until I was 16, so that was 12 years. And then I cheered in high school, that's about it. And what was your first show like? I'm pretty sure I was nervous, I don't really remember. But I assume I was nervous, and I know for sure that I got a 5th and a 6th place in my first show. I'm pretty sure I was 9. And she also said, love you so much, keep making vids. Okay, well, thank you. Fashion Police 525 asked, what is your opinion on barrel racing? I think it's cool. A lot of the people at my barn do barrels, and a lot of the people around me do barrels. I think it's really cool. Casey Cross asked, what is your biggest riding accomplishment? I think my battery's going dead. What is your biggest riding accomplishment? I think my biggest horse accomplishment is breaking my past 2 horses. Do you own Lease or Lesson? I own. Tara Brookshire asked, would you rather post or sit the trot for the rest of your life? I'd definitely rather post it. Would you rather have a hot horse or a deadhead? So my first horse is a hot horse and now my horse is a deadhead. So I think I'd rather have the deadhead. Because hot horses a lot of the time are really spooky too, I've noticed. So I'd just rather have a deadhead. Would you rather have a horse with bad hooves or a sore back? Definitely bad feet, because with a good farrier you can fix that. A sore back is, I mean, with chiropractic care you could maybe fix it, but I'd rather have the bad hooves because they'll grow out and you can fix that. Heads Up Luck 1995 asked, have you ever leased? Have you ever leased? No, I've never leased a horse. What is your biggest riding achievement, or what is your best riding memory? Just my best riding memory are riding with friends, because I don't typically ride with a lot of people. So whenever it's with friends, it's always really nice. And she said, awesome channel, you're making great progress with Harley. Thank you. Bubbles Moment 28 asked, have you ever jumped? Yes, I have jumped. What is your advice on lazy and unwilling horses? So Harley is a very lazy horse, and with my trainer we were working on that. just teach them from the beginning not to ignore your leg, because if you teach a 2-year-old that he can ignore your leg, then at 10 years old that horse is not going to do anything for you. But give praise at the smallest attempt to work. Do you have any tips on gaining subscribers? So I think where most of you came from is when Equisisters did a favorite equestrian YouTuber video and I was in it. So most of you came from that, and so I would say, just make your channel likable, be genuine and don't try too hard, maybe. I don't know, I'm really bad with advice and stuff like that. Beanie in the Boots asked, if you could be a fruit, what fruit would you be? Probably watermelon, because that's my favorite fruit. Equine Rider asked, have you ever thought about riding saddle seat? That would be so cool, I would love to do that. And how many times do you ride a week? So if it's good weather, I'll ride 5 days a week, and then if the weather is bad, then down to 2 or 3. But I try to do 5. Or at least work Harley 5 times. Maybe like one or 2 lunge days. So like 3 to 4 times a week ride. That's a good schedule, I think. Especially him being so young, I don't like to push him. Shelby Carlin asked, when you ride English, do you plan to jump? No, I don't have I'm not at a facility where I can jump, and I don't think I could get Harley to jump. So the first things I see are the bell boots. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.